everyone. Our today's lecture on coagulation and the anticoagulation drugs. So firstly we start with the coagulation. When blood vessels rupture, the bleeding is occur and within a short period of blood losses its fluidity and they set into the semi-solid mass which is known as a clot. The process of formation of a clot is known as a blood clotting. Here is the process or it process divided into three stages. First is extrinsic pathway which is a tissue damage. Second, intrinsic pathway means vascular injury. And third is a common pathway. So next is the factors which affect the coagulations. So first is fibrinogen, second prothrombin, third tissue factor or thromboplastin, fourth calcium, fifth proacylarin, sixth, seventh one is proconvertin, eighth anti-hemophilic factor A, ninth one is Christmas factor, 10th factor of thrombokinase, 11 plasma thromboplastic anticillin, 12 is Hageman factor and 13 is fibric stabilizing factor. So next is the physical process of coagulation. So firstly tissue is injured, then the exposure of the subendothelium cells which at this stage the platelets adhere to expose the cells, so it convert into the platelet aggregate. So due to the vasoconstriction it form the plus. Next is the chemical process of coagulation. First is intrinsic, second is extrinsic and intrinsic. So extrinsic pathway damage to tissue outside, intrinsic damage the blood vessels inside. So firstly the tissue thromboplastin and cascade of clotting factor which convert the inactive factor 10 into activated factor 10. In next step, this activated factor 10 convert the prothrombin to thrombin. So thrombin again convert the fibrinogen to fibrin. The fibrin which forms the blood clot. Classification. Next is the classification of anticoagulant. It divided into two parts, parenteral and oral. So parenterally indirect thrombin inhibitor, direct thrombin inhibitor, indirect heparin is the example, and the direct in this example is lipurulin. By oral dose, coumarin derivative, example bis hydroxycoumarin or dicumarol, warfarin, sodium. Second is direct factor XA inhibitor, rivaroxaban, oral director, thrombin inhibitor, dabigatran, and in vitro anticoagulant, heparin, sodium EDTA, sodium citrate, sodium oxalate. So vivo anticoagulant means the injectable anticoagulant. First is the heparin, is a naturally occurring substance in a mast cell and it mainly present in lung and livers. The therapeutic purpose is obtained from the animals like pigs. Molecular weight is 3000 to 30,000. Next is the structure of heparin, which contains D-glucuronate 2-phosphate and N-sulfoglucosamine 6-sulfonate. Next is the mechanism of action of heparin. Firstly, heparin, step 1, it binds to the antithrombin 3 and which convert into the thrombin. In the next step, it inhibits the conversion of fibrinogen to fibrin that will stop the clot or prevent the clot formation or coagulation of the blood. Next is it also inhibits the platelet aggregation and help the preventing clot formation, reduce the proliferation of vascular smooth muscles. It got some anti-inflammatory action. Pharmacokinetics, intramuscular causes hematoma, poorly absorbed from GIT and form a precipitation. So it administered IV and SC route, metabolized by liver by heparinase, excreted unchangedly in urine, not cross the blood-brain barrier or placental barrier. It can be safely given during the pregnancy. So adverse drug effect is bleeding, hematuria, thrombocytopenia, osteoporosis and hypersensitivity reaction, alopecia and therapeutic uses prevent the thrombosis and used in vitro anticoagulant. Contraindicate in hypertension, bacterial endocarditis, active tuberculosis, surgery, ulcerative lesions of GIT. So lower molecular weight of the heparin. Molecular weight are obtained from the depolymerization of standard heparin. The molecular weight is 1000 to 9000. Advantages of low molecular weight of heparin: highly bioavailability, half-life longer duration of action, therefore 1 a day administration, more predictable clinical response. It reduces the chances of hemorrhagic complications. Example: enoxaparin, dalteparin. These are the examples of a heparins which is marketed products. So next is oral anticoagulant. Oral anticoagulant, in these coumarin derivatives are commonly used. Oral anticoagulants are chemically related to vitamin K. So the warfarin, which is act only in vivo. So first drug is warfarin. The structure of warfarin: it is oral medication, synthetic derivative of coumarin. This dose benzene which containing oxygen is a coumarin ring used to control and prevent the thromboembolic disorders. Also, it has a racemic mixture of a R and S warfarin. S enantiomer has 3 to 5 times greater than the R enantiomers. Next, mechanism of action: the inactive clotting factor 2, 7, 9 and X which converted into the active clotting factor. So the vitamin K which convert it by epoxide form the protein C and protein S. So the warfarin inhibits the synthesis of biologically active form of vitamin K. Dependent clotting factors 2, 7, 9 and X. So here is the it inhibits the biological synthesis of the vitamin K. Pharmacokinetic: orally absorbed, greater advantages over heparin. Bioavailability 100%. Over 99% of warfarin is plasma protein binding, which leads to very low volume of distribution, no urinary excretion, long plasma time, metabolized in liver and excreted by the kidney. Therapeutic uses: deep vein thrombosis, reduce the risk of pulmonary embolism, patient with arterial fibrillations. Next, reduce the risk of strokes and after heart attack. Drug interactions, cholestyramine, cholestyramine, barbiturates, carbamazepine, rifampicin, cresofulin, salicylate, sulfonamide, alcohol, chloramphenicol, isoniazid, imidazole, disulfiram, aspirin, and other NSAIDs. Those are drug interaction with warfarin drug. Side effects: headache, joint pain, weakness, black tarry stools, vomiting, back pain, blood in urine, rash, hair loss, diarrhea, jaundice. Preparation of warfarin: first is warfarin sodium and warfarin. So warfarin in pregnancy cross the placenta, so it produces the embryopathy, CNS abnormalities and fetal bleeding. The embryopathies consist of nasal hypoplasia, ventral midline dysplasia, optic atrophy. Next is management of warfarin overdose. Excessive anticoagulant effect of warfarin can be reversed by stopping the drug or administration of large dose of vitamin K1. Administration of fresh frozen plasma combined with vitamin K1. Administering the factor 9 concentrated. So by this vitamin K1, so we stop the overconsumption or overdose of the warfarin. Next is fibrinolytic agent. Fibrinolytic agents breaks the thrombus that is already formed and re-establish the circulation, also known as thrombolytic agent. So divided into two parts: therapeutically agent and naturally occurring bodies, TPA and calcareins. Therapeutic agents: streptokinase, urokinase. Mechanism of action is plasminozone, which convert into the plasmin, and again it converts the formation of clot and destruction of fibrin. This destruction of fibrin breaks the clot. So the fibrinolytic agent attack on formation of plasminozone to plasmin and stop the formation of the clot. Contraindications: recent trauma, surgery, peptic ulcer, bleeding disorders. Thank you. Here this chapter is completed.